All right, let's see if this thing works. I'm streaming right from my computer. Well, not my computer, but, well, technically, I guess, but our packing system computer, which has my camera hooked up to it. So I figured it would be cool to stream. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I'll try to see if I can somehow have the chat up at the same time, maybe. All right. Let's see here. I only got like one. I only have one monitor on this. It's like a single 1080p monitor, so it's a bit rough, especially being used to my giant monitor. Let's see here. What do you mean, what is this space? This is where all the packaging takes place. This is the packing area. That's my living room right there. There's my office right there. And I'm wearing my Don't Touch Your Bed Probit shirt that came in the other day. So it's pretty cool. Don't expect any fancy like video features or anything because I'm literally just streaming from this computer. Hopefully the video and audio and stuff is okay. I literally took my main webcam and plugged into the USB port on here, and it looks good on my end. So I'm gonna go through here, and we're gonna start packing orders. So it's just kind of a casual thing. Oh, is it gonna go? There we go. All right, got to order for some heaters and thermistors. I'm gonna make sure I give him the right voltage heaters. So we got some 12 volts here. But if you guys just want to ask questions, that's fine. I got my wireless pack on. Man, I'm not used to being like seen standing up. I this is not a flattering angle for me, especially with the overhead lighting there. So, question is, where I haven't. Well, I do pack orders occasionally. Samantha's asleep right now, so I am helping to get caught up here. Here they are, our 3-pack of thermistors. All right. I have a ways to go to catch you. I don't know if, is that a challenge here? And also here's our, well, this is only just part of them. We fill this up and from our giant 18-pound boxes of nerds that we get. So this guy's got his going priority mail. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And I'm going to go ahead and give him a little TH3D stamp here. Although I need to stamp them when they're flat. I always forget to do that. Let's see if I can get a good stamp. There we go. Bam. All right. Got some packing paper to keep everything safe and sound. I should put googly eyes so just when I'm packing, just put something else in there. Got the nerds. I don't care if you order a single $1 nozzle or $1,000 worth of stuff. Everybody gets some nerds. So I know there were a few packages that went out today because we were waiting on the nerds to be delivered. So, but it's really cool. So I just packed the order. Now I have a barcode scanner here, and on the bottom of every page is a barcode. When I scan this barcode, it pulls it into our system here. I put it on the USB scale. It's right here. And now it's pulling in the weight for our system. And I scan a barcode on my screen. There's one taped on the monitor. And this has now got the exact weight. And now we've got a postage label. So, no, we didn't wait for the nerds because we have a ton of tickets right now for people asking where their stuff is. So that's why I am packing orders at 12:45 a.m. And this guy's got an Easy Mat going priority mail with an Easy Connect AC adapter kit. And what size Easy Mat did he get? He got a 310, which are down here, which go in these boxes. I like when people do. Go ahead, put double in the nerds. We will do it. If you put it, oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys put that you want double nerds, not more than double though, because we don't want to have to short other people. So, but got Easy Mat here, and those go in. And he got himself an Easy Connect AC. So literally as we're packing, so it's nice. The Easy ACs, our power adapters are separate. But I always make sure to check that the right kit is in here, the right size sensor. It's got the label. It's got the adapter plug. So gets wrapped up in craft paper. This stuff is awesome for shipping. Can you order just nerds? I don't think you can. I think that would then make us like a food distributor. I'm willing to bet there's some dumb laws that are like that. I was just making sure I had another roll of craft paper. Just make sure things don't rattle around in here. So, but this is the process. Pack, scan, invoice. Pack, oh, I was a little premature. It's waiting to, there we go. We got it weighed. The googly eyes, okay, so I totally want to do the googly eyes again, but the problem is trying to get packs of googly eyes that are prepackaged. Because the issue is that we were spending a ton of time just putting googly eyes into bags. So the problem then became bottlenecking our order system just for that. So I love nerds, by the way. There's like probably one of my favorite candies, like non-chocolate candies. But, we got to do what makes sense. So those were the packing slips that Samantha had printed. So I'm going to go ahead and sort by oldest order first here and start processing these. We haven't even closed on the new house yet. So it's not, I mean, our stuff is done. So, there's that. Come on, there we go. All right. Let's just print up a bunch of these. All right, I got 20 orders selected here. Let's go ahead and print these. There we go. Yeah, so we've got all the stuff for closing wrapped up. I'm waiting for this printer now. There it goes. So, I mean, how's the stream quality? This computer is on Wi-Fi, but it is on our it's on our 5 gigahertz band, and it's 802.11 AC. So, it should be pretty clear because this is literally literally just streaming directly through the browser, which I'm actually kind of impressed. This does have an i5 in it. I'm just curious to see how much CPU this is using. About 60%, so not bad. I only got 4 gigs of RAM in this system. It literally is just for packing orders and printing labels and work stuff. All right, let's see what this guy got. 5 brass nozzles, easy out, filament sensor kit, tough tube, and titanium heat break. Oh, I got 5 nozzles. I got to get my marker that's over here. Oh. All right. It was confiscated. You should have just sent it as 0. I have my own nick base. I just write the nozzle size on the baggie. And he got a titanium heat break, tough tube, and easy out. Okay, so titanium heat break, easy out. Question is, where did... I was like, where'd she put the caps? Because we're putting, we put the little caps in with the easy outs now. And then my orders get screwed up. I'm slower than her because I don't do it as often anymore. But she, I'm very thorough. So if you guys are wondering, Tough Tube comes in this big old reel here, and we literally have a meter stick here. And go ahead and measure it, cut it, and then wrap it up and put it in a poly bag. And then we write 1 meter on there. So, and the reason we don't pre-cut is because I know some people, they order longer lengths because they want the longer length. You know, maybe they got a project or something that they, you know, need 1.5 meters for or something. So I don't like to ship out like pre-cut a bunch of 1 meters. But I always write on the baggies what is in the contacts. So, and he's going first class international mail. So let's pull his order up. And I'm gonna need my small boxes. That's we have a lot of the tubing. I use a lot of it, and we sell a decent amount. I wouldn't say we sell a lot, but we sell a decent amount. It's good stuff. I like it. It's what we put on all the machines now. All right, so order's all complete. Now, because this is, hang on. Can you guys, when I'm crinkling the paper, can you guys hear it? I don't know how much this mic picks up or not. Okay. I'm always a little premature there on the draw. Now, since this is an international order, now I have to put one of these little guys on here because for international, you want to have the invoice on the outside of the package because then customs is less likely to open it and screw it up. So put the little invoice enclosed on the back. We put the invoice in the pooch. See, invoice enclosed. And then the label goes on the top. We probably will stock G-Tech at some point. I don't see why not. I need to make sure that we print a scan sheet because there were some that were packed like right after we went to the post office. And hopefully I didn't miss the cutoff for the scan sheet. Friday. Okay, now we're good. All right. So yeah, this computer I'm using right now is literally just for our packaging stuff. All right. Oh, he's got his barcodes on a second sheet here. And this is going first class, but it's Ender 2. I think the Ender 2 mats fit in these boxes here. So what's everybody doing right now? Because I know unless you're on the other side of the world, it's probably pretty late. All right, MOSFET. I need to open a new pack of Ender 2 mats here. Ordering some parts. Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up here. There we go. Got all these mats. Easy mats. So easy. Easy mats. And he only got one. That's disappointing. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I think the Ender 2 mats fit in here. I'm pretty sure they do. So 2 MOSFETs. He got a meter of tough tube as well. Tough tube is probably the tedious thing to deal with. And 1 meter. There we go. I definitely have to make up like a jig or something to measure and cut the tube, because this definitely slows down things. Last Kingdom. What's the Last Kingdom? That sounds familiar. I don't watch too much TV. I mostly watch YouTube subscriptions. All right, 1 meter. All right, check. I'm gonna start checking these off. So 24 volt, 5015 and 24 volt for both sides, and a 40 millimeter. And 15. All right. Now, this is a fun one to pack. Now, when we have other stuff in with the mats, almost forgot his nerds, kind of pack it all in so it doesn't damage anything. And now wait for the scale to do its thing. And there we go. And our label should come off any second now. And let's pull the next order up. Got it's a bed mount and an Easy Connect AC. Gotta open my new thing of zip ties here, because we include zip ties with the solid mounts. And I need to get my arbor press. All right. Yeah, so the solid mounts, which you're going to have to make a ton of from the sale. So we start off with our ABS part. We got our aluminum round that we get machined. And then I put in this guy. And there we go. It friction push it. Basically, they're held in by friction. So we got the tolerances just right so that they go in without any adhesives, which is great. Also means that there's little to no chance they're getting out, which is great. Yeah, those are half off right now. So, and I gotta check. That's usually an item that's like permanently in stock, but we've been having issues with our ABS machines. I fixed our D6. It had a break in the ribbon cable that runs to the hot end. So, I had to fix that, but we got one. My AM8 needs a hot end swap. It's got the original one on there from when I built it, and it's been through some hell. I'm not gonna lie. So, and this is going first class mail to Michigan. So I kind of ball it up, and you want to give it some crinkle room so that way it has some cushion when it's going through the post office. And then we got 32-pound rated boxes with some heavy duty tape. And the order goes in here. Double check this is the right packing slip. It is. And now we make the label. It's weighing it. There we go. And now I can pull in the next order. What's up, Matt? What do you mean, did ever expect it to be like this? What do you mean? I think, I want to say the A10 uses an MK8 style, like what we carry. I'm gonna have to look at mine, but I'm pretty sure it's an MK8. Don't quote me on that though, but I'm like 90% sure. So this guy got an Uno bootloader kit and the direct wire mini. Well, that's why I wanted to show you guys, to give you a glimpse. You know, and like I said, I'm much slower than Samantha is at packing because she does it all the time. These are orders from the 26th. That's how far behind we are. Or sorry, this one's from the 25th. I thought we were getting to, there's ones from the 26th on the printer. I only got a couple more from the 25th. Because the problem was we were closed Wednesday through Friday for Thanksgiving holiday. And then we had the weekend. And then we had all just the Monday rush in general. And then I was preparing for the sale on Tuesday. And then our site completely tanked on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I literally did nothing but fix the site. So yeah, trying to get caught up here. That's why I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning packing these. So this guy got 2 mats and he's connect AC. Or 310 mats? Yeah, 310 mats. Gotta make sure they get the right sensor size. All right. And these boxes are great because the 310s fit right in there. Whoa! No. It's all good. What do I use for orders? We pay for a service called ShipStation. And now there are cheap... Excuse this is going to happen. I don't have any way to mute stuff. I plug my webcam in, I plug my wireless mic in to our packing computer and sign into YouTube. And I'm streaming through their direct system here. There we go. Make sure the scale's zeroed out. So this is a symbol LI 4278. This is going. How's this over on weight? Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to upgrade them to priority. It is what it is. Oh, you know what? I think they combined in order. That's why. So I can't do my barcode for this order. All right. Oh, sorry. So yeah, but ShipStation can put. Make sure I don't show anybody's personal information on here. ShipStation puts a barcode at the bottom of each invoice. So if you guys are ever wondering what's up with the barcode on the bottom of my packing slip / invoice, it's actually for our internal use. So instead of wasting a sheet, another sheet of paper just for the barcode, we have it on there. All right. Got a Easy Connect AC and a coupler. So this is probably going on an Ender 3, maybe. You only got one coupler. I was like, I knew the couplers were somewhere here. And they got pert. So this can go in one of the nice small boxes here. Yeah. I always forget to do the stamp because it looks cool. It's got our logo on it. So this one is for Matthew in Mankato, Minnesota. And just so you guys know, if you order something from us, as soon as you get the shipping notification, that means somebody literally just packed your order. Like that moment, our system instantly will send out the tracking information. Make sure I get this guy the right titanium heat brake. Yeah, these are titanium heat brake and some Volcano socks. And this is going first class mail international. Now, even though I could put this in a padded mailer because it's going international, we put it in a box because we don't want it getting, lost or damaged as easily. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, he's international, so his invoice goes on the outside of the box. Can't forget that. All right. Put this guy's label on from the last order. And that one's weighed, scanned on the next order. All right. No, those are live on the site. Those were great. I have those on. This guy has nerds. Can hear him. Yeah, I've had no issues with them. We have it on our Ender 3. It's been printing away. Fun fact, it's the same heat brake that is going into our hot end on our artillery, which is what it was originally machined for. And then I realized the hot ends are very similar. And yeah, they fit a couple of different hot ends, which was very convenient inventory wise. All right, so I got another one here. Nozzle, Ender 3, extruder, fan. Ender 3. Obviously, I can tell this person has Ender 3. They got to upgrade extruder because the stock one's freaking terrible. And replacement fans. Because again, they don't last for anything. All right, so steel nozzle MK8, Ender 3 aluminum fan. All right, we're good. And 0.4. And go ahead and put this in here. They're on the site. The firmware is pretty much done for the artillery. To be honest, most of the stuff is done for the artillery. I just don't have time to properly roll it out. So the printer itself, at this point, once I just have to test fit and finalize any adjustments that need to be made on our custom hot end setup, like with the shroud and everything I teased online. And that's about it. Take new product photos with the all the hardware on there. So, unlike some companies in this industry, I don't like rushing things to market. And just because my printer is physically done and I can use it, and I know how to use it, and I know all the ins and outs of it, doesn't mean that it's ready for other people to use it. So in terms of documentation and guides and getting, just all that stuff put together correctly. So, Scott, if you can get Marlon working on the A30, then I would actually be able to recommend that printer. But right now I cannot because the firmware is terrible. I gutted all the electronics out of my A30 that I gave to my buddy because it was just unusable. All right, he got 2 meters of tough tubing. Okay. All right, we got 1, a 2 tough tube. Oh boy, tough tube has apparently a death wish, and this is why it has a zip tie on it, so it can't unroll on us. Which would be, I don't understand. I've been asking my supplier that makes this for us, like, can you guys just send it to us on a roll? That would be great, instead of these like spools. If you have an order open, it's definitely in here. I am processing ones. This one's dated the 25th, and I got, because we're behind right now. This is the last one from the 25th, and all orders from the 25th will be done. And then we're going to start working on. So if you guys notice, the flex plates are out of stock now, and that's because I'm going to process, or we are going to process the back orders on them. So what we don't want to do is be trying to create more back orders and possibly oversell, because I don't have a way on the site to limit back orders. So we have them on out of stock. We will process the back orders that are open, and then they will get added to the site for stock. So if you didn't back order them already, I have them here. I don't know if you guys see all the other boxes behind me in the living room area there. Those are boxes for flex plates, and Actually, you can't see the flex plate boxes. I lied. Those are the big boxes. There's some crap from my neighbor's upcoming wedding. And the other ones are boxes of power adapters for the kits. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to make sure I put the quick connectors in for the fans. So this guy get 50 millimeter vapor bearing. Oh, he must have combined an order. Because I was like, what the hell? Because I just packed 2. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. He got another 2 more 3-packs. Yeah, he must have put in multiple orders then. And we combined them. And what happens is it looks weird on the invoice because, yeah, it looks weird. Oh, he had, what the hell? I just want to make sure that this didn't screw up because I've got 2 3-packs, 2 tough tube, 250 millimeters, 250 15s, and then that same thing again. Let's see here. See, let me make sure he actually got an order combined and see what's going on with this because I don't want to ship out duplicates here. Okay. He combined like 3 orders. You know what? I'm just going to put this one off to the side and have Samantha look at it. Because something's not right. I'm going to just put these products over here. Yeah, so this one can go in the needs looking at. Because I need to actually log into our back-end system for our site and see what's going on with that. Oh no. There go the connectors. Come on. There we go. IDC connectors. This is a weird bag that just got tossed in there apparently. I'm packing an order for Robert in Mountain View right now. So if you're in the stream, Robert from Mountain View, I am packing your order right now. He's got a very simple order, and I like simple orders. He has a fan. That's what Robert ordered. He's a very simple man. I'm guessing Robert's power supply fan is making rattling noises, and this will fix that right up. I do know certain fans are out of stock right now, just a fair warning. I do know that. And as I was saying about the tariffs, we're getting hit with tariffs on certain things, and all of our suppliers are getting hit with tariffs, so they're trickling down to us. So I haven't been fully raising the prices for the full amount that is getting applied. So we are eating and absorbing some of that, but we'll have to see what we can do because it's going to suck. If we have to raise anything more, I really wouldn't want to. So he got a 50-15. He got the left add-on bracket. All right. 15, quantity 1. And he got the V6 ABS heavy duty with the optional bracket here. So we always want to check the parts if there's any supports. They get removed before we ship them. And luckily we use S3D, so they're not too terrible. There's just some in the screw hole area here to keep it from drooping. And then look at this. So we're just gonna pop that out, and like 80% of it comes off. So there we go. That's all good. Okay, I'll have to check that. Yeah, because so here's the thing. We have for our fans now, mainly the 60s, because for some reason the 60s like to go in and out of stock at our supplier. So we've got like, I think it's 2 or 3 SKUs. And basically the specs we have listed on the site in terms of noise are the noisiest. And the airflow we list is the lowest of the 3 fans, and the RPMs we list are the lowest of the 3 fans. So basically, you know, you're going to get something better than what specs are listed. I thought about just removing the specs, but I feel like people would not like that. So I want to have something up there. And he got an easy out. All right. Yeah, and I apologize to anybody if you guys are waiting on a reply from me. I typically get back to people quick, but it's just been so chaotic here. I can't wait to get through this craziness. Is this the 100, 200, 300, 400? Nope. I was like, this looks pretty small for an S5, Matt. There we go. There's an S5, Matt. Look at the size of this thing. Have you guys seen the bed on S5? This is an S5, Matt. Right next to my head. This thing is insane. These are actually, they're luckily not that pricey. I think they're $4 or $5. These are the Hako. And you can see they got an S on them because these are to remain by Samantha's desk, along with her nice, I don't know if it rubbed off or something, but we also have Hako side cutters. These are like $1 or $2 more than the cheap ones. They're worth every dollar more. I'll tell you right now, much better quality. I'll have to look at the Thomas and Betts pliers. I do like buying good tools because here's the thing. If you guys are going to spend money on your replacement parts and spend money on good tools because, you know, especially with the printers, I personally have had stock fans screw things up, okay? In terms of them dying. Like, for example, I had the stock fan on my Sierra 10 Mini die, and I had a nice Micro Swiss on there that I got from Tiny Machines. He wanted me to test it out, so I said, sure. I love playing with new products. And it was a good hot end. Really good for newbies if you don't want to swap your entire hot end. You just want to, you know, reuse your thermostat or stuff. But anyways, point is I had a nice working printer, and the stock fan died, and it died overnight. So what that meant was the heatsink overheated, and ABS got jammed and melted all the way up to the PTFE fitting. And to revive that hot end would be hours of work. So that hot end is now in the junk drawer because it's pretty screwed up. Had I put our fans on or just any other high quality fan, I wouldn't have had that problem. And I wouldn't have the downtime. I wouldn't have had any downtime on that machine. So point is, don't cheap out on your tools and don't cheap out on your cooling. You got 4-pack smoothers and the tough nozzle pack. So 4-pack smoothers. And where's it? Here we go. The tough nozzle pack. So, yeah, so these we've had for a while. These are the tough nozzle packs. If you guys haven't seen them, ooh, you got 4 brass and 4 hardened steel nozzles. I'm really surprised these didn't sell as quickly because there's a lot of variety in there. 0.25, I have to look. 0.25, 0.4, I think there's 2.4s, and 1.6 of brass and stainless steel. So I think we might have sold out because those are on sale, and that's the only time they sold was when they're on sale. So I don't think I'm going to reorder them because we sat on them for a long time. Now, these are fun to pack. So if you guys want to see, you're probably wondering, how the hell do we ship these? Okay. Now, we've shipped them flat in the past, and the post office likes to puncture them. So the best way we found to ship the big stuff is in a box that's longer than it, about 4 inches tall. I think those are 4. And you put it in there like a taco. You're not going to crease it, but you're just going to fold it in there. So that way, when it gets to the destination, you can just chin then. I run them on all 4 now. I have video footage of me preparing the smoothers, doing the heat shrink and everything. And I printed a Benchy under 3 that does not have the smoothers. And it does have salmon skin. So what I'm going to do is print another Benchy with the smoothers and record installing the smoothers on the under 3 and do a comparison, see if there's a difference, because there should be, because that's what the smoothers are designed to do. So this guy got a lot of goodies here. And now when we have other products in with, now here's the thing, the smoothers, if you put them on your printer and you don't need them, it's not going to hurt anything. So it's not like, oh, I put the smoothers on and now I'm getting issues. They don't hurt anything. So if you're just paranoid, go ahead. I mean, they're cheap. I have them on, I have them not on all machines, but I have them on a decent amount. I put them on the E. I put them on everything. I put them on XYZE. Because, like, to give you an example, my Hangout D6 needs smoothers. So what that means is it had salmon skin. And if I put them on X, Y, and Z, which I initially did, and not E, I ended up getting weird extrusion patterns. Versus I put them on all of them, and lo and behold, it works correctly. I just realized I need to put this guy's invoice on the outside of the box because he's international. And fun fact, if you guys have a printer that, like the CR10S, that has dual Z and it's 2 separate plugs, if you look, the plugs just line up. They're the same pins. So basically, if you splice those 2 together and make yourself have 1 plug for both Z motors, you can then use 1 smoother for your Z, because those 2 plug headers on your boards are literally just connected in parallel. So you don't need 2 smoothers on your Z. You only need 1. So, well, we got 35 people. Okay, I only see 2 likes. We got 35 people in here. We got 2 likes. Come on, guys. Can you give me a little love here? Screw it. If I don't get 10 likes, I'm just gonna go to bed because I am freaking exhausted. It is. Ah, oh, damn it. You guys suck. I was hoping everybody. Touche. All right. Oh, I'm not in the right mode. The ship station's like, oh, what's this barcode? I'm not expecting a barcode because I wasn't in the right mode. And look, we got little tiny box. I forgot we had these little tiny boxes. All right. So he just ordered a fan. And guess what? He got a fan. He gets nerds. Unfortunately, Shane, I have not had a chance to play with the flash in depth. So on one of my shelves in my office, I have a TiVo Flash, a CR20, and the G-Tech A10V2. I don't know. I held up one finger. I'm gonna blame it because it's late. And those are all not hooked up. I am hoping that tomorrow, or not tomorrow. It's not happening tomorrow. See, as long as I get the orders right, that's all that matters. I'm hoping that next week I can get them hooked up because I really want to start. I really want to start putting that thing through its paces. Now, my initial impressions are that it's good. The power supply still sucks, just like the Tornado. But luckily, I don't know if I updated the product page, but the Tornado power supply we sell fits the Flash, and the SSR we sell fits the Flash. So if you guys are looking for a power supply replacement that doesn't have a ton of noise on the line, those do fit. So, because they use the same crap one in both of them. So, someone was like, I don't know why you complain about them putting cheap parts in there because your business is based around that. And it's just like, I can still be irritated. I still buy printers. We get a lot for free from these companies. I'm trying to find the clip. I think I lost the clip to clip this to the back of my shirt. All right, we'll carry on then. But it's like, yeah, from business standpoint, it's good for us, but from a maker standpoint, it's annoying. Like, you know, it's irritating, but you know, it's just the nature of the beast. They have to build down to a cost, and they're all competing. They're all racing to the bottom, and that's why when people ask us, "Oh, they're like, oh, are you going to compete with Creality on the artillery?" No, not at all. It's going to be more expensive, and it's going to actually work. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a guy in the CR10 and the main CR10, CR10S Pro group. He got the CR10S Pro, and it actually has a really basic sensor that's, I don't know if it's capacitive or inductive, but there's a type of sensor on there, and he couldn't get it working. Someone was like, "Oh, just go read TH3's documentation and set up their sensor just like the Easy ABL." I was like, you know, for a printer that's $700 from China, there's no reason that they shouldn't have set everything up and mounted it correctly, and given you proper documentation, like for $700 something. I mean, our machine's going to be no more than $900 with shipping. I'd like to come in around $850. So when I can crank out a machine that's got a lot more features on it, for $100 to maybe $150 more, that's ridiculous. So interesting where he got one titanium heat break for the V6s, which I don't know if they're still up there, but I found another bag of them. I had another, I think,